just say that. Naturally, a long time ago, we had. His light still burns all the more. Yes, but before that,
Oh?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It.
My school is offering the latest new fashion.
This area sure feels gloomy. Huh? Are paiments
Visions.
visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt decree are put?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt decree. Before I tried, as for the right and the eternity as such, the Shogun,
Seems like
of course, perhaps whatever the, and this statue,
But if that's the...
and yet,
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like you're...
sound,
Yeah, you touched the set.
aspirations? Have you heard it? That is where vision. So if what, then the ambitions of these people. All right, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
So, this is the kind of place where...
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guests. Miss Kamisato.
Is this the Shirazage Himegimi you keep going on about? Oh,
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion. I have at present, though the Yashiro, a commission's traveler. Oh.
See, milady, it's just like I said.
No, please, wait! I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition.
what are your wi...
They pertain to 3...
A warrior who guards...
Correct. Please do all...
I'm sure you'll do great.
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us.
Ah, you must also be here. Teijin, keeping out the treasure hoarder. But now, we will...
If you want my opinion, something to do, it's clear that Teijima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, I can't claim to fully understand it. Truth be told,
Seems like he's a... You must be Tejima.
Me? It's true. And what made me want... I don't have answer. In the past...
Okay. Oh!
Oh, that...
I...
Oh, yes, yes!
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need...
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find...
This looks like Tejima... Let's see what... Today, I went Huh? I went to Now that... So this is... But anyway,
I wish it could be like this all the time.
one day I'll... Smile!
I wish it could be like this all the time.
Here we are! The soil must be some... It looks... Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again? Huh. But he's been here for 30 years. Well, let's go...
Well, I'll... Still, over the year... How could I... Love? Regret? No. After all, it's as if she'd never been... Although, when I think about how cute... I shall...
Tejima seems to be... Seems it's that certain... At least we were... According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a... Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining. But why would they? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see.
I'll ask
The entire clan. How many times?
you dare.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Oh, huh? And who?
What? We heard the commotion and came to see what.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps this is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. He's keeping the provisions for himself. I just know it. We'll starve without.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man. But he's shown his... It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need...
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would... Maybe we should talk to Curse.
I've never even heard of these I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. My own family can barely get by as it is. No, if you'll excuse me, I've got other and that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day.
Well, that's...
To be perfect, all I know is... And
Does it have to do with the miss...
I didn't take any. To top it all up, if you don't believe...
Huh. But we better we should be...
We really outdid ourselves. All those samurai houses.
You haven't seen anything yet. Today's just...
You demand.
These seem like the treasure... Hold that pose!
Another test cell.
Propagate.
By royal decree!
Aw, there goes all the Mora. Come on.
Not bad, kid. Kuros. So he's the one...
So what did...
Food supply. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it. But now that you've caught us, how about we make...
You've got a deal!
Huh?
What the...
There's nothing in here, but
Yeah, a lot of... And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We better talk to this Miss Aoi. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that...
yes. So we redeemed ourselves.
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Welcome, or perhaps there's some... Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take...
Whoa! Let's not get ahead. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always... However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So
that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount?
well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully... Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have... So he deemed it necessary to...
Wow. And no one ever appreciated what...
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody... if you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, of course. As for why he chose to... If you're still curious, why don't... I see. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name...
Sword?
Oh, Didn't he tell you? I've asked him about his origins. He told me that in hindsight, why don't you ask? Oh, but before you go.
But we didn't buy any.
Information is also a kind of. Don't worry. I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever did.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Let's go talk to Kurosawa.
I presented them with a choice. It turned out, did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders?
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions. But
Strange. Is that really? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told, why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a... But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant. This sword was once wielded. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father, and what did he say? It would seem that I forgot. All I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed, and said to me,
hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words. Can you recognize the words?
virtue? And somehow those two words seem taking on seemingly, but what you... The Tenryo Commission sees my vision, and the irony of I'm incapable...
Yet another. When we get the... In any case, we... Yeah. Fortunately for... Let's go find the... The third Paimon heard... This is his dope...
Nanako, those thugs that...
Maybe, but things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken.
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once...
Hey there!
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live...
No! You got it so wrong! We just came here to...
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo, but then we got here and overheard you talking about...
From the way you're dressed, please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able... I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Sensei's name is Domon. A name of... Though self-taught, he once said that... And so... But then...
Not long ago, he says the strangest thing. Junya and... But if I'm on...
The Grand...
You haven't heard? Not that... So don't worry, Nanako. The exorcism will take place this evening.
So, losing your vision can cause possession?
Shh. Just now, when she asked him who... It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering it. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew. One of them was Anzai. Sensei witnessed the ritual has... Please,
sneaking around. Uh-oh, we won't let them get away with... Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person sighted! That's gotta be him!
How? Unless...
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the... And what are you doing?
Bad news? I don't care to talk.
His senior?
Anzai? Yes, that's me. Because I don't... When we were... I had begun practitioner, but don't... Sensei. I thought only then he was...
You're...
Because of all the Domon later, after... So, I decided... So you... Okay. You've heard my story.
Seems like... Still...
What? You're saying... Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how...
Nanako, please.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take and all is certainly not lost.
Lady Yai?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then Sensei will be...
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei. But Lady Yai...
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask...
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the... I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon...
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
No, that's not what I meant at all. I just mean, anyway, given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei,
Sure! Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out. Smile! Do you think also...
Keep away. I gave up.
As you can see, Domon has...
Lady Yai, this is nothing like him at all. In the past...
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not...
But... that...
Yes. This is a change. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his... As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition...
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine... There was once one who claimed then. Lady Yai, the path of the sword masters... It requires one to take their sword. Only a deep commitment to... When that ambition disappeared...
Poor Sensei.
I'm sorry, Father.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that on... Did he follow us the whole...
Ansai, why... You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have...
You're right to assume that my feet. It's been so. I don't think most. Now I know, but that is no.
But what if one day I put every. If there's a.
Have you asked them what?
Sensei, I can't know. I want to keep going.
Nanako's far from the only one.
Goodness.
You see? Being stripped of your ambition. So, you are not in the same position that I was.
I'm sorry to have. I no longer have. But as your sensei, this is my promise. And
you can count on that. But I am now used to the life of a. Well.
So even though his ambition was taken away...
Traveler, a moment, please.
So, the wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child.
Ooh, Lady Yai, she seems super mysterious.
Ad Astra.
gate!
Stand clear. Oz, reveal thy... Hold that pose! Say cheese! Oh, my camera! By royal decree...
Scatter! Scatter!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Traveler, Paimon, I have heard all about how you helped our three friends.
Ayaka.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, wait.
Oh.
Oh. Okay then.
Back to the matter at hand. Thunders roar, but I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps you will? Really? Naturally.
All right, bro.
See? Now then, given that the remainder...
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me.
So, what's...
This is land that was gifted such privilege.
Oh!
Once the number of ceremonial of...
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret bit.
In any case, we can talk freely here. Of course. We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrived, they invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun. It almost makes... The almighty she inspires. It was her own... The issue is, after all, because of this...
How can they...
Nevertheless...
resist it?
Yes, to say a little, but I do...
Ooh!
Oh?
Have you got a plan?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please.
So...
Well, for example...
You're telling...
Don't underestimate the problem we are...
Darn!
Yes. Exactly. I feel the same way. When you are ready.
Shells ice! Animal test 6308.
Germinate!
Say cheese! Hard-hitting exclusive! By royal decree!
Is this an answer from this world?
If you keep your eyes peeled and your mind engaged, you'll find there's always a new story nearby just waiting to be discovered.
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the vision hunt, believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the same unpleasant outcome.
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision. I won't even use it, I promise.
So this is the vision hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things. Psst! Hey! Huh? There's someone trying. Come on! This way! What's going on? Can't. Shh! Quiet! Hey! This isn't right, you know! Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can sit back and. Huh?
Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have.
All right. You...
Wise choice.
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. This is your fault. You're the one who stopped us from interfering.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a...
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think Paimon...
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. You just didn't know it. Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival. Without her and her fireworks, summer on Narukami Island just...
Whoa, that's quite the introduction.
Stop it, Hanji. As for his handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man.
Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. But if I just march straight in there by myself... So, what about...
Sure, well...
So?
Whoa.
Not bad.
Time to... Now that we're in...
Come on, this way. I certainly wouldn't... We should
yes,
Propagate! Draw.
Talk about a big door. It seems we need to Magatama in order to open it.
Smile! That's okay.
Scatter! I must withdraw. No rest for the wicked.
Hold that pose!
I must withdraw.
Oh, my camera! Oz, reveal thy...
Teach me a lesson. Propagate!
Animo test 63. Smile!
Scatter! Yeah. I'll spare nothing. I dare
Propagate!
you!
Hold that pose!
Watch your step. I've been bested.
Who goes there?
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it. These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their
Get them!
Smile!
I've lost. Brace yourself. Teach me a lesson.
Oz, reveal thy...
Propagate!
I summon thee!
I dare you!
Animo test 6308. Hold that pose!
Don't hold back! Show me what you've got! Take this!
Breaking news!
Soldiers, quick!
Smile! Stand clear!
I need to train harder.
By royal decree!
Scatter! You cannot match my bravery! I won't forget this. Propagate! Ha! I dare you! Allow me. I've been bested.
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Brace yourself.
Oz, reveal thy...
No rest for the wicked.
Hold that pose!
Don't hold back. I must withdraw. Propagate! I dare you!
Stand clear!
I've been bested. Train harder.
Propagate! Scatter! Propagate! You must withdraw.
Shh! Quick! That must...
Did you really think that?
Oh no! If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then... Huh? Yoimiya?
I can't bear to watch. If anything happens...
Hey, you there! What are you...
Ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo...
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action, then you are also unworthy of the Tenryou Commission itself.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Paimon sure wouldn't want...
Hey, this is our chance. Let's...
Yoimiya, are you sure?
Who is that? Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Sorry. I didn't mean to... Don't worry, I've got us covered. Time for my...
Fireworks!
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like...
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks...
Fireworks aren't just for festivals.
Yoimiya...
Well, fireworks are my craft after all.
Look, the coast is clear!
Master Masakatsu!
Come on!
Yes, leave, before I let my judgment get the better of me. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical attention. But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
Well...
We're fine.
Yes.
Master Masakatsu...
Don't worry.
Thank you.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were able to Right. It seems as
I see. I wonder if we...
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujo Sara is also carrying out the vision. In her eyes, Master Masakatsu is of no threat to the decree. If our true motives were ever divulged, she would act against us.
True. Though if you ask me, we are now one step closer to victory. You're turning out to be even...
Indeed, but if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the vision, it is time we make...
There's no need. Things seem to have... yes. And the number of...
A ceremony, you say?
I don't know, but...
Being in a Toma.
I'd say a celebratory feast is in order. Funny enough, I learned a new hot pot game
A hot pot game? What's that?
Simply put, every person prepares it, then we take it in turn. Anyone who... Don't you think it sounds like fun?
You really do want to play. Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to get... Let's see what we've got here. Nice! You can't go wrong with these. Paimon never thought we'd be the only ones to actually put anything edible into the pot. Don't go wasting the rest now. This was possibly the scariest looking hot pot Paimon's ever seen.
You can say that again. But hey, at least I got the most points.
I'm afraid it's your own fault for adding all those strange ingredients, Toma. The soup flavor wasn't quite the same afterwards, even with the traveler's normal ingredients.
But weren't you the one who... boiling cakes and...
I must apologize.
Uh-oh.
You know, Toma, all you had to do was guess wrong on purpose and it would have been someone else's turn.
Perhaps, I think my luck... So without...
Oh, bro...
Yes, and with the...
Let's all take downtime. I'll tidy things up here.
There's gonna be a...
Sure, what?
Bye, Toma. Where do we go from here? What's the plan?
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has but you ought not...
Individual
Correct. This may seem a little a few days she wrote about...
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. So, according to the...
Paimon thinks it's...
That's what I thought too.
So what do you wanna... Do you need us to...
No. Please keep... The proper course of action would be... Exactly.
You can count on...
Wonderful.
Oh, we don't mind. We don't mind at all.
Thank you kindly.
Alright, sounds...
Let me try my...
hammer. Jab and cross.
Animal hypostasis at your... Smile!
My camera! True bomb! Say cheese! My royal
Propagate!
Smile!
Hold that pose!
Propagate!
Absorption test. Say cheese!
Germinate!
Hold that pose! Hard-hitting exclusive!
Stand clear. Smile! Absorption test.
Propagate!
Oz, reveal thyself!
Is this an answer from this world?